Taurus, welcome to your reading. These are general readings, and so we take what works and we leave what doesn't. Also, I'm Empress Rose, so welcome to your reading. And if I don't catch your storyline on this reading, go check your other major placements, see if we can't connect energetically over there. And I'll be posting pictures of the spread at the end. I usually remember, but forgive me if I don't. Oh my gosh. All right, Taurus. Are you serious with this? That was quick. I didn't have to... Oh dear. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. There's a lot about protection. You're definitely protecting something and feeling a strong need for protection here. Why don't I put my mic on? Taurus, last but not least, most disorganized. We have Eva here. Something isn't as it seems. You may be aware of this or you may not be aware of this, that someone's not being exactly who they say they are. This can be completely benign. We have many snakes. She's not a flower, she's snakes. I just met a very lovely baby garter snake the other day on my hike, and it was just so cute and lovely, and it was totally benign. So, but it wasn't a flower, it was not a flower. It was a snake. So something that looks like a flower but is a snake. That can be totally benign. It can reference lying. So she could be just someone who's not what they seem, or something isn't as it seems. Is this bad? Is this good? I mean, that's where it's tricky to tell, because oftentimes I can tell that people are lying or something's off here, but I don't know how they're lying, and if the lie is something, if they're lying because they have a hang up about what the truth is, or if they're lying because they know I would have a hang up about what the truth actually is. And so they're avoiding consequences for me, or me not liking them, or not liking what they're doing. Or are they just lying because they have like a worry themselves that has nothing to do with the way I would react if I knew the truth, but is how they project onto me. So there's all sorts of understandings why someone's lying, or why someone is not coming across as they really are, or is trying to hide something, or are they even trying to hide something? So this is something isn't as it seems. Is it benign? Possibly. Is it dangerous? Possibly. I mean, that's exactly what the problem is not knowing why someone has a disguise on. And does she know she has a disguise on? Does she know? I mean, you know, we have those like orchids that look like purple naked men. Is the orchid sitting there thinking, you know what, I need to look like a naked purple man? No, it just is. It's just how that plant evolved and emerged. Look it up if you haven't seen them. They're very funny and cute. So, so is it just the way things are, or is it intentional, or who's hiding what? Anyway, something here isn't as it seems. Could be benign, could be not benign, could be, I guess, dangerous is the opposite of benign. This could have you feeling insecure, because we have a deep subconscious need for security and safety. You definitely have a dream of security and safety, a castle with strong walls to protect your stores of wheat and your women and children from raiders nearby. So you have security on your mind. You're probably not talking about it. You might not even be fully aware of the situation. It might just be a subconscious hit that you're getting, that something isn't as it seems, and then that may be triggering a deep need for safety and security, and a subconscious need for that. But here's a slightly more conscious need. This is growing boundaries. This is good boundaries. So she is a flower. She's changing. She's growing. And that change and our personal growth really requires having boundaries around it, having protection. So it's called Rose Garden. And garden is land with a wall around it, guarded land. So it's the part where we want something to grow. And roses are beautiful and delicious. I have a whole thing here of like these dried apothecary rose, which I absolutely love, and were gifted to me. And so good. And so you know, and I like to eat rose hips, and roses are often in my, so roses are delicious. And every, you know, herbivore animal knows that. So roses need thorns in order to keep their delicious, fragrant gifts, and to bring that, to emerge that and help that grow and come into reality and to blossom and to change and to grow. So you might be standing up for yourself a little bit here, verbally especially, I see, but just needing some boundaries, needing to set boundaries with somebody. You could be needing to set boundaries with this. Setting boundaries can be difficult if you're not used to it, easy if you are, incomprehensible why it would be difficult for anybody if that's your natural state. But you could need to be setting some boundaries here. You do feel a strong need for safety, so you are probably reacting to some sort of subconscious hit you're getting to create some boundaries, possibly about speaking and talking to somebody. Here we have another boundary card. This is protecting something, protecting an ideal, protecting something, but leaving yourself a little bit out in the cold here, leaving yourself a little bit vulnerable as you protect something, some sort of idea, some sort of growth, some sort of dream perhaps. So you are leaving yourself a little bit under my umbrella. I'm not, but this is this big, fabulous ideal. It could be an ideal. We often sacrifice ourselves and leave ourselves vulnerable for some lofty ideal, possibly of some concept like loyalty or family or friendship, and we can idealize that so much that we leave ourselves out and vulnerable. So you're not as protected as you could be, and this thing that you're protecting could be worth it. It could be worth it. This could be the $1 million bird. This could be the last of its species. This could be something incredibly precious where everybody would be like, yeah, you do need to protect this even at a cost to yourself. But because we have this rose garden here, I feel like you're protecting something at a cost to yourself, and you need to develop, it's leaving you feeling very vulnerable because you do have this underlying need for security, and you do need to start standing up for yourself and to come in and set some boundaries verbally, because you're left out here. You're not being protected, and you should be as equally protected as the things that you love. Here we have another umbrella, another protection of an idea. But this is a gift, and this is a long-term thing that's been going on, a long-term idea. So this isn't just some fly-by-night idea that you just came up with overnight and you're sacrificing yourself for. This is a big, long dream, and it has to do with why you're here on Earth and the gift that you're bringing to the party. And it has to do with the ideas, vision, something very long-term that is so much a part of you that it seems to be you. So there's something, a part of you that you are protecting, and maybe not every step of the way. It's not like necessarily a daily thing, but it is like that's physically manifested in reality. But it does seem to be an ideal, a vision. It could be this ideal of mating for life, because the swan mates for life. It could be a relationship, some sort of long-term relationship. It could be the gift that you're here to bring. It's taking a lot out of you, though, and you need to set up some good boundaries because it's making you feel insecure. And then we have Sea Witch, this sort of dreaming about going someplace more stable, I believe possibly more secure, dreaming of that. Moving forward, there's a sense of a just developing sense of worthiness, self-worth. Something in your base chakra is developing, is getting stronger. We have so much about a sense of self-worth here, and worthiness, and worthy of being protected, and worthy of feeling safe. There is so much sort of base chakra work being done right now. Every card references this. So here we have the emotional growth. You have a companion with you. You are very committed to this thing. You are very committed to this thing, but you're not able to move forward on something the way you'd like to. But you have been working towards it and wishing and dreaming that you could move forward. And I think you're just developing a sense of, you've put the work in to move forward, but you're developing a sense of worthiness, feeling worthy for sort of this next step, or worthy of this this new thing. But the sea witch here, she's playing at going somewhere. She's playing at transportation. She's playing at movement in her life, but she's not yet able to do that. And part of that reason why she's not yet doing that is a sense of self-worth. She needs to feel very secure. There is a really strong message of needing to feel secure, and you may have to be the one to set up the boundaries and set up the scaffolding for that security, because that's the only issue here. Is there is such a, and something's got you feeling very insecure. So you need to find a sense of security and protect yourself and boundaries. Here we have weaving flowers. This is not seeing where you're going, not seeing what's happening. I get this sense that you sense something, but you can't see it. You sense something is not as it seems, but you can't quite see it. But you are working with that. You're definitely working towards something and working with some intuitive hits and some intuitive messages that you're getting. And you're manifesting, you're creating something in reality with all of these intuitive hits that you're getting, but you can't see the truth here. You can't see the reality, and it has you feeling very insecure. Typical. It has us all feeling very insecure. Not being able to see things clearly can be very destabilizing. But you've got to get some boundaries going on here. You're worth it. You're dealing with a lot of self-worth. Self-worth is on your mind. And the need to protect yourself, the need to feel safe, the need to feel secure, and seeing that you're not seeing everything. All right, Taurus. This is the past, the present, the inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Wow. What have we here? Oh, yeah. Okay, in your recent past, somewhat surprised here to see 6 of Cups. This is something from your past coming up. Your past is what came up in your past. This is a really beautiful, loving relationship, possibly between siblings or friends or someone you've known for a very long time. It was very, very peaceful. It really sparked the imagination. You felt young. You felt lively. It was really a beautiful connection that came back around, and you were dealing with some really lovely memories from your childhood, maybe from your childhood home, if you have lovely memories associated with that. And you have this lovely connection, beautiful, innocent connection that you had with somebody kind of came back and has been on your mind and part of in the recent past. In your present situation, for whatever reason, this is causing you to have to feel very strong. Well, you'd like to feel you're feeling insecure, so you're accessing a bunch of strength and patience here. You're having to feel very strong, very patient. It feels like it might last forever. There's a lot going on, and you are holding steady, holding on to your patience and your strength. Pretty straightforward card. It just says strength. So being strong, you're having to be strong, protecting yourself, I think, possibly even protecting yourself from yourself and from our impatience and some of our inner demons. We need to even more strength to protect ourselves from our own insecurities than anything else. So in your presence, in your inner landscape, you have 6 of Wands. You're wishing to be a winner. Somebody wins and the community has a parade, because a win for one is a win for all here. And everybody's very excited about this winning energy. So you'd like to be a winner. You'd like to... You're hoping that your successes will be celebrated by the community, will be seen by the community, and that's something you're hoping for. That's something that's on your mind. Is what is it going to feel like to be successful here? What is it going to feel like to be praised? You might be looking for praise, or you could be looking to praise somebody else. You'd like to, the idea of sort of praise in a parade and celebrating accomplishments and maybe even celebrating identities, because we can have a parade for our town pride, for citizens of the town to feel proud of all the creativity and strength that we have, and then we put it on parade so everybody can see how great our own community is. So there's some sort of, this is funny because 2 of these cards have shown up already today. And I just find that so fascinating when the cards show up again and again, even after, consistent shuffling and all of that. So there's something here where maybe you'd like to move forward. You'd like to go forward, but you're not quite ready yet, or you're not quite feeling worthy enough to go forward. But you're definitely dreaming of this success and this forward motion. You're dreaming of that for sure. And then in your issues, problematic areas card, we have this 10 of Cups, but it's reversed. So we have this emotional fulfillment, since something coming to fruition, this love and this emotionally fulfilling path coming to a fruition, coming to into the world, into reality, and that's not happening. This could be family falling apart. This could be just a lot of unhappiness, emotionally unfulfilling. This could be almost a stillborn dream where it's not going to come into reality. There's been a miscarriage here of a dream coming into reality. This can be a sense of security and safety, and you're definitely not having a sense of security and safety. Emotional security, emotional safety. You don't feel emotionally safe. You don't feel emotionally secure. And that it's just not happening. In your environment, we have this 2 of Cups. We have 2 people in your environment, so 2 people that you might know, or some sort of situation where it's this real meeting of this minds, this sharing of emotion, this beautiful, loving, sharing vibe. This can be kindred spirit vibe, so you can have, maybe there is a kindred spirit nearby. This is emotional sharing, but this takes a lot of safety, and you're not feeling that. So this could be an opportunity to share emotionally. There's a little bit of the sea witch here too, in that, oh man, there's a little bit of the gift here too. This 2 of Cups is definitely these kindred spirits, been together for a long time. So that's going on in your environment. And how I see the sea witch here is this, is she's got her little long-term companion here. They're together here in this emotional world, underworld here. They're together. So there's some sort of kindred spirit. There is a hell of a kindred spirit in this card here, but with you right now, or in your environment. And this could be work too. This could be at work. This could be like a project that really speaks to you, and or a team that just is really, really in sync and really sharing emotionally. In your to-do list, we have the Page of Cups. So lots of cups here. 6 of Cups, this 10 of Cups, which is not good the way it shows up. 2 of Cups, and then we're going into the 8 of Cups here. So a lot of emotional. This could be a relationship love reading. I mean, especially with somebody from the past having come back. And maybe you're not acting on that or not moving on that, but wishing you were, and it's very unfulfilling. But it's there. They're in your environment. This connection is here in your environment. So here we have this Page of Cups now. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 cup cards out of a 7 card spread. So, and then plus we have Sea Witch, which is all about emotion and feeling here. So, a very emotional spread, Taurus. Here's your Page of Cups. So this is something very surprising, a surprising feeling, a surprising revelation about feelings. She's got a fish in her cup. Her cup is for emotions, and there is a fish in her cup. And there's a lot of instability and roiling emotions and excitement, but you're sort of calmly, zenly, hark, what is this? How is there a fish in my cup? Could be this. You think you have a cup. You think you have a flower, but you have a snake. You think you have a cup, but what pokes its head out? A fish. And you react with a lot of curiosity, questions, curiosity, and fascination. You are the page. This is the freshman of the deck. This is going to school that first day with just a lot of nervousness, a lot of excitement, a lot of focus. You're going to learn all about this high school and all about school right now, but it's emotional school. And so something surprising happens. Maybe you bring that surprise in. Maybe you're the surprise. Maybe you're the fish in somebody else's cup and you bring that. Maybe you're the snake that someone else thinks is a flower, and you bring that into reality, but you do it with a lot of curiosity and fascination. And this is how we get to the King of Cups, which we're not seeing here, but that emotionally mature energy begins with questions, curiosity about our feelings and our emotions. And a very surprising feeling may come up this week, and your job is to be very curious about it. Look, we have a fish here, this companion fish. So maybe you're fishing this week. And if you are, you're going to catch some fish. So yeah, you catch a fish in your emotional cup and it's surprising, but you don't scream and run. You stand there, you hold it, maybe at some arm's length because you're not sure about it. But here she's got it tucked underneath there. And you just start asking some questions. What are you here for, fish? What are you here to teach me? What do I need to learn from you, fish? How did you get here? How did you get in my cup? Help me understand. So either you're the fish in somebody else's cup and you're bringing a surprise into somebody else, but I think this is just getting curious about a surprising emotion. Could have been something like from this that came up that really took you off guard, that you weren't expecting to feel. Then the energy you're headed into is 8 of Cups. So, oh, we have 6 of Wands. That's not cups. So we have 5 cups here out of a 7 card spread. Excuse me, 5 cups out of a 7 card spread. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. You're going to look, this is so cute. Your intuition is going to pop out. And where you're headed here, as you get curious about this cup in your hand, is like, what if there's more? What if there's more out here? You might have 8 cups and everybody's telling you 8 cups is an armload of cups. 8 cups is a lot of cups. Have your 8 cups. They're fine. Why do you need more than 8 cups? But your intuition is screaming at you. It's telling you, yeah, this journey is hard. This journey is difficult. There's a lot of obstacles, but there's 2 cups out there and you want those 2 cups. Because you don't have 10 cups. You want 10 cups. And this is where you're going after you get curious about your feelings and inspect those. Where you're going is to go find these other 2 cups. You can see them almost. There's 2 cups out there. There's more emotional fulfillment available, and you're going to go searching for it because 2 plus 8 equals 10. Then we get our 10. We can turn this 10 upside down like a smile, but these cups are arching the wrong way. But we're going to turn this upside down 10s right side up, right? By going out and looking for these other 2 cups, because we know they're there. Why do we know they're there? We can literally see them. They're in our environment. There's something in our environment that's telling us, yes, this is possible. Yes, you can head in this direction. It may not make sense to everybody else, but it makes sense to you. And I think you need to protect that journey and protect that dream. You want this satisfaction, this beautiful family energy of emotional fulfillment. You want that 10 of Cups to turn back right side up, and the way you're going to end up doing that is by going in search of more cups. You know there's more out there, but first we're getting curious about, what is this fish? What is this surprising thing that has shown up in my emotional cup here? All right, Taurus, sounds like a pretty emotional week here. Make sure you have some good boundaries, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, and subscribes. I really do appreciate them.